Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Lee Van Dam here. Happy to be back again, and I hope you're having a great day. I know I am. I'm awake, I'm alive, so everything else is a bonus. But I got the news today on Wednesday. I didn't see it yesterday, but that's okay. That's all right. We beat the maintenance, so that's cool. You know that's going to be tonight, so be sure to take care of all of your quests, all of the arena stuff, so you get all of the gifts from today. Don't get caught up like I have before. Really sucks. All right, so Rosa is getting unlocked. She's getting her 6-star form, so that's pretty cool. She still got one of the bows that was really good. Goddess bow, 91 attack, 40 spirit, bird killer. So it was definitely great for her. And it's fallen off just because the game's progressed, metas change, better units have come about. But it was not bad when it came out, and I can't wait to see what she gets in her 6-star. I haven't done any research on her, so if you already know about her 6-star, just let me know in the comment sections below if it's a good deal. All right, so let's get to it. We got quite a few things to go over, and we got some returning events that are really cool. All right, so Gil Snapper's Cave is going to be Friday through Monday. It is this weekend, so if you still need a lot of loot, you've probably been spending a lot of Gil Awakening abilities, and so this is the time to recoup. You've got this, you've got the raid, so no excuses. No excuses. It's going to be at the Vortex. You already know how to get there, so I won't go over that. But next, we've got a returning raid, Conqueror of Izander. King's Knight coming back. Really fun game. I had it on my phone for a while. I played the original King's Knight way back in the day with one of my best friends. He had the game, and it was really cool, so I was happy to see it make a comeback. And the mobile game was really fun. I don't play it anymore at this time, but if you want to see my original news on King's Knight, I will leave it in the description, so that way you'll be able to check it out. The raid is going to be from Saturday until Thursday, 2 weeks from then. And so traditional raid time. Tolfenden's going to be back, and I'll go ahead and give you a hint. Veritas of the Dark can solo the whole event, and I will link that video as well in the description for you. But if you defeat him, you get raid coins and event points. You know how this works. The more points you can get, the more you get to summon, and the more rewards you get for your participation. It's really cool stuff. We've been getting a lot of Trust Moogles lately, so if you've been working on Trust Masters, I'm sure that you've been doing very well with what the game has had to offer. The equipment's very cool. I'm still using some of it right now. The Lightbringer is nice with Rayjack. It's pretty cool. 96 attack light elemental sword. It's hard to beat because it is not a great sword. It is a sword. Keep that in mind. Grasping Sphere, very cool shield. Had some hit points on it. 28 defense, 28 spirit, 133 hit points, 30% earth resistance, which is really solid on a shield. And then you get Carpet Bomb if Barusa equips it. Earth damage to all enemies and boost defense for self. Barusa is a very interesting tank. I'll talk about him in just a second. And he's got a really good TMR. I'm still using it right now. You got the Staff of Blizzards, 78 magic, 16 attack. Gives Kaliba water elemental and aquatic implosion, which is water damage to one enemy and boosts defense for all allies. And my mistake, water elemental is just the attack of the wand. So my bad. Sorry about that. And then you get Wing Edges, 45 attack dagger. It's got wind elemental on it, so if you haven't been able to get any other wind knives, this is really good to pick up. You get Speed Plus, which is some evasion, and then Toby gets Tornado Alley when he equips it, which is wind damage to all enemies. Very nice if you're just starting the game out and you get Toby, because AoE attacks can really clear the early game for you. We also got the Crag Splitter, Earth Elemental Greatsword, 56 attack, so that's not bad, but if you need Earth Elemental, that's the way to go. Fire Elemental Knuckles, which is nice, 66 attack with the Salamander Gauntlets. And that's the raid. So good luck to you. I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I am not going to solo it with Dark Veritas this time just because I'm a little busier. So I will go ahead and knock it out in regular fashion. So that way I can maximize the amount of raids that I get in. So here are going to be the featured units for King's Knight. They are all back. There's no one extra, so it's going to be Barusa, Rayjack, Khaliva, and Toby. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And drop rates increase on Saturday, interesting, to Thursday. Well, that's different. Not going to be Friday. Okay, all right. They don't want to, I guess, interrupt this raid, or I'm not sure what's going on. But Rayjack, global edition of Rayjack. He is a warrior, physical attacker, and he's got some pretty cool stuff. He's 5-star base, 6-star max. White Knight Soul is a really nice TMR. It boosts attack when equipped with a helm and boosts defense when equipped with heavy armor. The percentages are pretty good too, so that is awesome. Some of his abilities, the Stuff of Legend, boost attack, defense, and light resistance for all enemies. He deals light damage with Lightning Strike, and it allows him to dodge physical attacks 2 times. And then you get Sacred Strike, which is unmitigated damage and reduces light resistance for 1 enemy. So he is able to generate his own light damage, so he can buff his own damage just within his kit, which is always very, very cool to be able to do without a weapon, because it gives you some versatility. So it's nice. Got Khaliva, is a wizard, 4-star base, 6-star max. Really nice. His TMR is downright amazing. Unmatched wizardry. Definitely go after this one. Boosts spirit by 10%, and it boosts magic by roughly 50% when armed with a one-handed weapon, and the other hand is empty. So it is a magic double hand. Yes, I've got 2 of them. I got them each on my Christines, and they are amazing. Now, Khaliva already gets magic double hand with Path of Wizardry, so he can stack this on himself to really, really boost his stats. Get Focus Magic Frostbite, ice damage to all enemies, and it powers up with consecutive use. And Focus Magic, which allows him to use Focus Magic skills 3 times in 1 turn. So he can really set up some interesting stuff because he also has heals and other utility. So him being able to cast 3 times around, it really can make for some very, very versatile use out of that man, Khaliva. But definitely try to pull him 4-star base, so he's not that hard to get. And get that TMR if you don't have it already, because Unmatched Wizardry, truly, for casters, it's unmatched. It's really good. All right, we've got Barusa. He's a Gigant, and he is a tank. Trustmaster is really nice. Coward Courage, 30% defense, 30% earth resistance. Enables Primal Instincts, which allows you to reduce physical damage taken for all allies for 3 turns. So you get a defense boost, you get earth resistance boost, and you get a skill that allows you to give everyone damage reduction. That is super duper solid. Can't beat it. Some of the other things that he's got is Force Field Magic. It boosts spirit and reduces magic damage taken for 1 ally for 3 turns. So you get a spirit boost and you get damage reduction from Barusa. Force Field Attack, same thing. Defense boost, and it reduces physical damage taken for 1 ally for 3 turns. Keep in mind that since these are very specific, they will stack with something that is all damage resistance. So you can really, really protect someone this way. Protector of Althea, I'm sorry. Chance of taking physical damage for all allies. So he has an AoE cover as well. Very cool. Last but not least, we've got Toby. 3-star base, 5-star max, rounding out the group. Of course, it's going to be great for beginners. 5-star max keeps him from going too far, but he is an attacker. His Trustmaster is interesting. Turbulent Evasion, because it gives you 10% attack, 20% wind resistance, which is actually really nice, and gives you, I think, 5% evasion. I think it's 5%. So, you know, it's got some stuff along with evasion, which is cool. It's not stackable. It may be 10% since it's not stackable. But, you know, so that's pretty nice for what it is, especially on a 3-star base. could be a lot worse. You got Tortoise Toss, win damage to one enemy, sleight of hand, win damage and reduce wind resistance for one enemy, and Grand Larceny, win damage and also reduces wind resistance for an enemy. So, if you've got a group that's going to be running Tornado, he definitely could be very useful in setting up some wind resistance reduction just to make Tornado chaining that much stronger. So him and Barbie, they get along just fine. And, Barbie's pretty cute, so Toby wouldn't mind. But they're coming on Saturday, and we're going to get Ability Awakenings for them on June the 14th. Wow. So in the middle of the event, they're going to become stronger. So that's awesome. That is really, really great to look forward to. Wow, that's cool. That is cool. Okay. Next, we've got another event going on, and it's going to be the Fabul Castle Guard. This is out of Final Fantasy IV. An order of powerful monks protects Fabul Castle, in addition to iron walls that surround it. Home to the Wind Crystal, the sturdy temples protected by warrior monks soon gained fame as an impregnable fortress. Now those seeking the crystal have laid siege to this keep, and Laswell will witness firsthand its rumored invincibility alongside his friends. Wow. So this is around the time in Final Fantasy IV, I believe, when you really get to hang out with Yang. And Yang, it's got Kick, which is cool. It hits everybody. That was hard to beat. Plus, it was called Kick. Now, this is going to start on Friday, so it's going to start a day before the King's Night repeat, and it's going to last till Friday, 2 weeks from then. And it's going to be, looks like a King Mog event, because it's going to have a claim period all the way for a week afterwards. So, the beginning quest, completing it, we get rare summon tickets. Intermediate, Pink Tails, 200. Advanced quest, Pink Tails. Pro quest, more Pink Tails. Elite quest, the 500 Lapis we all know and love. And then Legendary, a whole lot of Pink Tails. Wow. So we're going to be exchanging Pink Tails for items with the Mog Minister. And so let's look at some of the stuff that's going down. We've got some 4-star guaranteed tickets. We always love those. We've got some materias, and it's called Attack, Castle Warfare, and Magic Castle Warfare. So I can't wait to see what those are about. Listen. So we're going to get a frying pan. What? 85 attack on the frying pan? That's so hard. And you've got 15% hit points on it too. I just love it because it's a frying pan. I mean, what other reason do you need? Now, Yang, he does get Beloved's encouragement, because the love of his life is saying, hey, don't go to sleep on this. That's why you got this frying pan. So that's cool. Nullifies sleep. We get the Carnelian Signet. +5 defense and spirit. Enables Fire Snare. Fire Snare. Chance of activating Faraga when receiving a physical attack. Wow. That's really, really interesting. Okay. It's an interesting ring. I wonder what the percentage on the counter is, because if it's pretty high, that's nice. Very nice. Okay. So Golden Bomb and the Flan Princess are going to be the bonus monsters that give us lots of Pink Tails. Demon Killer is great against Golden Bomb, and Aquan Killer is effective against the Flan Princess. So we're going to get the upgraded version of Kane. We're going to get Yang. And we're going to get... Man, this is going to be really cool. Okay, Edward. And I think that's the upgraded version of Rydia, but we're going to see in just a second. So we take these bonus units along with us, and we get more Pink Tails. So you know how to do it. Yep. So we've got Yang, we've got Pure Summoner Rydia, we've got Atoning Dragoon Kane, and Edward coming through. Man, they look super solid. So we're going to learn about them in just a second. And this is going to be at the Vortex, so you know how to get there. I'll see you there, and we're going to have a good time. So I know last year I saw Atoning Dragoon Kane on the Japanese version of Brave Exvius, and so I was like, wow, that's really cool. But we're going to have access to a lot of units at the end of the week. That is nice, man. That is really nice. Okay. Let's check them out. So, Pure Summoner Rydia. She's got a global upgrade just for us. 5-star base, 6-star max, and she is an evoker. Check this out. So, her Trustmaster, a purebred summoner, boosts magic by 40%, spirit by 20%, and the parameters of espers evoked by 10%. And it appears to be stackable. Wow. Okay. All right now. Okay. She's got Tornado. Oh, that's super solid. So she joins the Tornado family. Oh, man. Okay. Global upgrade. She's got we got the Eidolon Bomb Explosion, which consumes evocation gauge to deal fire damage to one enemy. So she's got options to use the evo gauge. That's nice. And Rod Mastery gives her 50% magic boost when equipped with a rod. So she's going to be pretty solid just from that alone. I can't wait to see the rest of the stuff. Cannot wait. But that is really nice. So it looks like they're working hard to make her a really, really super solid caster. I love Rydia, so I can't wait to see what else is going down. Now we've got a Toning Dragoon Kane. Looks like he's got some upgrades too. He is a Dragoon, and he has taken the helmet off, so he is not playing games. His Trustmaster, well, it's the helmet that he took off. 40 attack, 28 defense, boost water and wind resistance by 20%, so that's pretty solid. That's pretty good. It's a lot of attack on a helmet. Global upgrades. Let's see what he's got. So Sonic Gale looks like it got an upgrade. It's going to deal partial unmitigated damage and reduce wind resistance for one enemy. And caster can dodge some physical attacks 2 times. Wow. Okay, so that's doing a lot. Dragon Killer Plus boosts physical and magic damage against dragon monsters, piercing air damage, and reduces wind resistance for one enemy, and adds wind element to own physical attacks. Okay. So he can boost his own damage by himself. That is nice. Looks like he can do that with water and darkness as well. So this guy's going to be really versatile. So wind, water, and dark at any time. So he'll be a really nice addition for a lot of people in that case. We'll have to see what his jump abilities are all about and what else he's got going on as far as chains and helping to finish, because we don't have the controllable jumps yet to be able to help with chains. Or maybe we're getting them. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Next, we got my boy Yang. He's a monk, 4-star base, 6-star max. I'm going to pull because he's a monk, and, well, I have to have every monk I can possibly get my hands on. And that's the only thing I've got to tell you about that. So, he has got Monk's Enlightenment. Boost attack and defense when equipped with fists, so that is very, very appropriate. Dual martial arts enables specific skills to be used twice in one turn. You activate this one-time equipment. You activate it one time each, regardless of equipment conditions. So he could be geared to be like double hand, or he could be geared in case he has a really, really big boost for being unarmed, and still use double skill. So that's very, very nice. It's going to be magic point intensive, but that's okay. You know, we can just build a refresh party around him or do what we need to do. All Out Scuffle deals partial unmitigated damage to one enemy. And then he's got focus power, boosts his normal attack power for next turn, and increases power with consecutive use. Looked like it does not lower his defense, so that is very, very good. But usually that does not make you damage efficient. So unless you're doing a one-turn kill, focus power normally is not the way to go. Next, we've got Edward. He's joining the fight for the first time. He is a bard, 3-star base, 5-star max. Trustmaster, Vishnu Vest, 36 defense and 36 spirit. That is very nice for a 5-star max Trustmaster. 15% magic points, boost fire, lightning, light, and dark resistance by 25%. Got the Song of Bravery. So he's going to boost all the parameters for all allies while singing, and gradually restore hit points and magic points. That could definitely be really, really good if you're just starting the game and you snag this man, because that will definitely make it easier for everybody else to just do what they're doing. Okay, boost spirit by 20%, so that's going to be part of his kit, so that's cool. And chant, boost defense and spirit, for all allies while singing, so he's probably going to get chant before Song of Bravery. Song of Bravery is probably going to be his max level ability, but that is going to be really, really good early on. So, Final Fantasy IV, back in the building. Wow. The units look really nice, and they have a lot going for them just based on this. So, are there any of them in particular that you're looking forward to have? Let me know in the comment section below. And, me personally, Pure Summer Iridia, I don't have a unit that can use Evo Gauge outside of summons yet, so I definitely want to snag one if I can. Kane looks really solid. Just got to research some more and see if this is where he can start controlling his jumps, or we may just not have that feature yet, which is fine. I'm sure we'll get it whenever we get it. And, got to pull for Yang because he's a monk, and that's just it. So, I appreciate you usual hanging out with me. I know this took a little longer. We had a lot to go over, and so sorry about that. But thanks again for sticking with me. If you like this, be sure to throw me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. We have a great time, and we're going to have an even better time once I got everything back up on Twitch. So until next time, this is Lee Van Dam, and you guys take care, and God bless. I'll see you.